Hi Twin Flames Highlight Workers, this is Lisha and I'm with Twin Flame Musical. Well, you guys know what I normally say, but I have changed the name of the channel as well as the Instagram name, and it is now Twin Flame Musical Healing. And I'm just doing a little bit of revamping and trying to see what other avenues I want to take with the channel. And so I just wanted to come on and let you guys know that I have been really thankful for everyone on the channel that has helped this channel to grow, as well as giving me your feedback, giving me your stories on your twin flame journey, on your CTF journeys. I want to say thank you all so much for just being here on the channel, for using this channel as a way to guide you through your CTF or celebrity twin flame journeys, and to help you with whatever it is that you feel you're being led to this channel for, whether it's music healing or whether it is coming into a knowing of who you are as a spiritual being, whether you're understanding that you have a CTF or twin flame, celebrity twin flame connection, and you're here because you saw one of the videos on that topic. Whatever reason you're here for, I want to say thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for being here on the channel, and for just understanding that that everyone has, a way to be able to explain their own connection, okay? And it's very personal to each twin flame couple. And so if you are a twin flame and you're on the channel, I just want to say, keep going. Find the resources that you need in order to be able to assist you on this journey, because it is a tough journey. It is not for the faint of heart. So I've been going through my own battles with this, In the last video, I mentioned to you guys that I had been in communication with my twin flame, but come to find out I was communicating with an imposter. So the other thing I wanted to let you guys know is that if you're in a CTF or celebrity twin flame journey and you are having a hard time coming into communication with your twin flame, it is a lot of times it has to do with the fact that there's such a popular person, a celebrity at that you may end up having imposters try to reach out to you before they do, okay? In my case, it has been time and time again that I've had this happen. And I feel that it's been a very difficult thing because, I have seen that there has been progress on my journey based on the signs and the synchronicities that I'm getting, and based on the way I feel, based on my connection with my twin flame in the 5D. But manifesting it into the 3D has been a bit of a challenge for both of us. And I feel that my twin flame is also experiencing karmic partners, as well as, karmic connections, people telling him that they are his soulmate or that they are his twin flame, just like people trying to lie to me about being him, okay? So this has been a real big karmic cycle for us that we've had to overcome, and I feel like I'm getting to the end of that karmic cycle, but it still keeps creeping up, and so I still have to deal with a lot of these things every time I get someone approaching me using my twin flame's name, because my twin flame is very famous. So I have not given up hope. I have not shut down or tried to discredit this journey or this experience in any way. I still am 100% on my journey. I still am using this time to heal, as well as to understand whatever it is that is in me that is still falling prey to these imposters, because they'll be very smart, cunning, and knowing what to say. I do want to recommend and highly suggest to anyone who starts communication with your twin flame to please get a FaceTime or a voice message, something very solid to solidify that you're speaking to who you really think you're speaking to. If you have a chance to meet them in person, please do it, because that is where you're going to see the most truest experience, with your celebrity twin flame. So, I have met my celebrity twin flame in person, but when it comes to trying to be in communication, I keep getting a lot of imposters, a lot of people that are just targeting me, because I feel like this is part of my journey to try to help build my intuition up and to understand what it is that's true and what's not true on my own journey. It also has a lot to do with our past lives experiences, And so you're going to find that there are different past life experiences that you and your twin flame need to heal, as well as, like I said, if they are being approached by people who are telling them that they're their twin flame or that they are, their soulmate, then they can be confused as well as to who it is that is truly belonging to them. And that is another thing that I wanted to share with you guys on this journey, is that can happen. If you have a twin flame who is a celebrity and they're constantly meeting people who are claiming that they are their soulmate or that they are their twin flame, then, and you know that you're truly their twin flame in your heart because you've experienced them in the 5D, you've had all the signs and synchronicities, and you've been able to really telepathically communicate with them. It is going to be important for you to try to find that avenue as to how you can meet with them in person, or like I said, FaceTime them, or have some kind of voice message that you can solidify that this is indeed your person you're speaking to, because there are a lot of fake accounts out there, guys. So many accounts out there that are designed to manipulate you and throw you off on your journey. And since this is, crunch time as far as twin flames coming into union, this is a very, very big year. And this, at the end of this year, a lot of twin flames are coming into union, okay? First, you're going to come into communication with your twin flame, and then you're going to come into union. And so I feel that this is a big, big, important time for twin flames. And so, we need to be ready. We need to be ready for whatever comes our way. We need to have our skills sharpened as far as honing in on whatever intuitive nudges we get. We need to listen to them, pay attention to them. You need to have your methods, whatever methods you have that are specifically yours as far as your modality, in terms of whether you use crystals or whether you use a pendulum, whether you use a divinity board, whatever it is that you use to help you solidify your actions, your moves on this journey. Please make sure you're using that correctly. Make sure you're saging yourself. Make sure you're taking salt baths. Make sure you're going for walks in nature. Make sure you're doing all the things that you need to do to cleanse your energy every single day. And there's different ways you can do that. Make sure you're constantly meditating and communicating with Father, Mama, or your source, higher source, and your higher self, okay? And your twin flame's higher self. If you're truly ready to be in union with your twin flame, then you're going to need to start being stronger with your gifts, okay? All of the gifts that you have, whether you are good at tarot reading, whether you are good at being in, like I said, whether you're using crystals, whether you're using Reiki, whatever modality you're using to keep you on track on your journey, or that just helps you strengthen your healing abilities. Please continue to hone in on that, to make sure you're doing it correctly, and to make sure you're with your mission, making sure that you're on your correct mission with whatever tools you have, okay, that you've been given, or gifts that you've been given. If you're a singer, if you're an artist, if you're a sports person, if you are a, in the entertainment industry and in any other way, as far as like acting or, whatever it is that you do that makes you special, you need to be doing that, more of that, especially right now. This is going to draw your twin flame closer to you, because this is going to attract them to you and help them to understand who you are to them. These are the things they're going to need to see and hear you, and whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing as far as your own mission is concerned. For me, it's this channel, as well as music, and as well as, whatever other gifts that I have that I'm sharing, with my nonprofit, with all the things that I'm doing. I'm continuing to be focused on fulfilling those things to the fullest, making sure that I'm doing what I need to do on my end. And so, that'll attract my twin flame to me and allow him to really find who I am to him. He has to find his way, and I have to allow him to do that. And so if he's not ready for that, then I have to wait for divine timing in order for that to happen. And I'm going to wait, because like I said, I don't want my twin flame to come to me when he's not ready, because that would cause us to go into another separation. So, the things that you're doing now is preparing you for your union. Even with your karmic partners that you're in situations with, they're preparing you, okay? So don't discredit those situations. Don't rush out of them before they're completed, those karmic cycles. And just know that your twin flame is going through the same kind of karmic cycles as you are, because you're designed to be working together on this in the 5D in order for you to come into union in the 3D, okay? So my twin flame has been working in the 3D to try to make some things happen for himself with his music, as well as, I know he's been searching for his other half. But like I said, there may be people in his direct environment that are telling him something, and that he needs to, really hone in on his intuition so that he can know those are not his twin flame. I am his twin flame, and he will eventually find me. I already know that he checks out my social media. I already know that he listens to my videos as well. I've been given that from, my sources. So I've been given that information to know that he is aware of who I am. But at the same time, he may not be 100% sure this is, that I'm his twin flame, because if he's listening to other people, or if he's getting bad advice from other people, or if people are trying to deter us from coming together because they may not, they may not want him to be with me, or for whatever reason, then he's going to have to make his own decision about that. He's going to have to spend time in nature himself, and spend time doing what he needs to do to meditate and to heal his traumas, his past wounds, past life wounds, so that he can really make that decision for himself and to understand what he needs to go for. Okay, so this is all a part of what we're going through on our end as well as their end, individually. Okay, during the separation, this is what we go through. And so it's not a bad thing if you end up having a hiccup in your journey, or it's not even a hiccup. It's just another way for you to learn more about yourself, okay? I've learned so much about myself through the experiences that I've had with these imposters. And I've learned that, I've learned to love myself regardless of whatever other people might think about my journey, because I don't share anything about my journey with anyone that I'm, affiliated with right now. I have been keeping this journey only between you and me. That's the listener here on this channel and me. Okay, so this is why my journey has been, very, very, it's been easier for me to try to get through it. But at the same time, it's hard because I haven't shown anyone that I live with or talk to or work with about my journey. And because I know that that's not the best thing for me to do. That is something that I need to save for myself until I have actual, proof that I'm in this connection and in this relationship. Yes, I've had people on the channel that have said, do you have actual proof that you have, had communication with your twin flame? And the truth is, no, I haven't. The only time that I've ever had solid proof is when I went to see him in person at his meet and greet, and I stared at him in his eyes, and I felt that connection even all through his concert that I went to that night. And I've been to several of his concerts in the last year and a half. So, I'm at a point right now where, I've been revamping. I've not only been revamping the channel by changing the name, but I've also changed, my look, my hair and everything. And so I'm just trying to really come to a real kind of like pivot point in my own journey, and trying to help myself to just know and be comfortable with whatever process is taking and whatever time it's taking. Okay, I'm surrendering. I'm in my surrender stage, and I'm in my glow up stage. So that has not stopped. I have continued to surrender on this journey. And when people do approach me online with fake accounts, I have to weed through them. And it's really sad that I have to do that, because, I would just love for one day my twin flame to show up in my DMs with his, blue check mark account, but that hasn't happened. And so there are going to be times when you will have twin flames, your twin flame CTF, approach you on a private or a smaller account that is not their main account, the blue check account. But you're going to have to know how to really decide if this is truly them. And like I said, the main thing you want to do is get a FaceTime or get a phone call, when you're hearing their voice. I do want to let you know, though, there are ways for people out there to create false voice messages. And it's really crazy. There's a lot of things that AI can do now that is very dangerous, because I feel like it's meant to hurt people in the way that they do it, because they're trying to portray themselves as someone they're not. And so in order for you to, be drawn in, and the main thing they try to do is ask for money. So anyone who asks you to send them money cut them off immediately. Your twin flame, your divine masculine, will never ask you to send them money, okay? Especially if, they're a celebrity. That doesn't make any sense. So please cut them off as soon as you start hearing them ask you for money, or ask you for help with a plane ticket, or ask you for anything that has to do with you providing to them financially. Your celebrity twin flame will never ask you to provide for them financially, because they're a celebrity. They don't need any money from you, okay? They're going to be coming to you because they want to offer you your cup of love, okay? The cup of love that they have for you is complete. It's with everything. When you come to them, you're going to be complete with everything that you need. You're not going to be struggling in your financial situation or whatever living arrangements you have. You're going to have that, and you're going to be content because you've worked hard on yourself to get to that point. Whereas you can say, hey, I can be in a connection with my twin flame, or I can continue to live this way and still be happy, okay? That's where I'm at right now. And I'm allowing myself to be comfortable in that, and to really dig deep in that comfortability of knowing that I can be okay with or without my twin flame, okay? So, surrender stage is what is very important on this journey for the divine feminine, just before she comes into union with her twin flame, okay? Surrender just means that you open your heart up and allow the divine, allow Father, Mama, or Source to bring your twin flame to you when the time is right, okay? Like I said, when they have come to their own decision as to who you are to them. A lot of your twin flames, your CTFs, will not have a direct knowing of who you are to them until they see you face to face. So there will have to be a meeting at some point so that they can know who you are to them. They are dreaming about you just like you're dreaming about them, yes. They are probably, seeing things, maybe they've caught wind of your social media, or have seen you doing something else in your, in your hobbies or your artwork or whatever it is that you do, and they've run across that, because Spirit will give them glimpses of who you are as well by letting something pop up on their feed, or if they're scrolling through social media, they could run into something. There have been countless twin flames who are in union that I have listened to on social media, on YouTube, and I've heard their stories, and they've always said they've seen their twin flame before they even met them, okay, in some way, shape, or form, whether it's a dream, whether it's they cross paths with them in public, or whether it's they saw them at a concert. There's so many different ways that you can meet your twin flame, and that you're going to have to trust Spirit to guide you as to how you're going to come into that first meeting. But once you do, and your eyes lock, and you have that initial soul recognition, trust me, it's going to continue to lead to progress on your journey, okay? So I have to be so thankful that I at least did that. I at least went to one of my twin flames meet and greets. He has seen me. He knows that I exist. He knows, and he also, like I said, I know he's been watching my social media, because I have a lot of content out there, not just on this channel, but on my personal Instagram page as well. I do a lot of songs. I've actually tagged my twin flame in songs that I've sang that are his songs. So, it's a lot of things that you can do, okay? And I'm not here to tell you which ones you need to do for yourself. You have to pick those for yourself. But I'm basically trying to show you guys that there are things you can do on your journey to help you bring your union in, if you're ready. Like I said, if you've completed those karmic cycles that you needed to complete. Obviously, I still had something that I needed to complete with my karmic cycle in order for me to move forward, because this person that I thought I was talking to was another imposter. So please be aware that this can happen. And the reason I'm saying all of this is because I'm really planning on, revamping the channel by next year. And so in order for me to do that, I'm going to need to take some time out, and to be able to, really think about how I want this channel to go. I'd love to hear feedback on this video in the comment section. If you could please let me know, how do you feel this channel should go in the future? Because I really do feel as if I've given you guys all that I can give you in terms of CTF connections right now. And so until I actually get into union with my twin flame, and I can say this with confidence because I know I will, because I've seen it in my dreams. I've seen it. Okay, I've seen that I'm supposed to do these things with my twin flame. I'm supposed to do music with him. I'm supposed to do these videos with him and share them with you guys. And I've had confirmation on that from my higher sources. And I also know I'm supposed to help him with his music. So until that happens, I'm just gonna have to continue going down the path that I'm on with my solo mission, working on that. And also, like I said, coming up with new content for the channel come in 2025. Okay, so come 2025, I would love to be able to start having new content, something different that's going to appeal to more twin flames. And that's why I changed the name to Twin Flame Musical Healing, because I want this to apply to everyone who is, trying to heal on this twin flame journey. Okay, not just CTFs, but I want everyone who is trying to heal on their twin flame journey to be able to feel comfortable coming to this channel and looking up things that will help them with their connection. So I may be doing more music, which this is where I think I'm going to be headed in the next year, is to do more music on the channel and to show more people how the music relates to their journey. Maybe I'll do more lyrical breakdowns. Maybe I'll do more singing videograms, is what I call them. Or maybe I'll do, some other type of reading that, I may invest in getting some more cards and do some readings with other cards. I just have to figure out for myself what direction this is going to go in, which means that I have to take time out from the channel and try to learn that for myself, spend some time in solitude. And also I'm going to, it's the holiday time, so I'm going to be spending time with family. Next week I'm going to be spending time with my family. But I will continue to do the Spirit Baby readings. So if you're liking the Spirit Baby readings, I've only done one so far, but I'm planning to do, I have all these cards that I want to be able to finish, okay? I'm not going to say a time limit, but I want to be able to get through these cards for you guys, and I'm going to do all of them. And so, we've already done this many here in the first reading, and that's quite a few. So as many as the Spirit Babies want to come out is going to come out. So we're going to do that for them and continue to use the Spirit Baby cards that I made, the Spirit Baby deck that I made, to do that, okay? So you will see some of those coming up. I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly when they come out, but I'll try to be more consistent with those. So like I said, I've gotten some different things. So my appearance is changing. I'm trying to get my glow up going on. I'm trying to work on my health. I'm trying to work on some things. I've had a lot of some things that are going on with my physical that I need to work on too. So a lot of stuff that's happening right now with me personally that I feel like I need to go ahead and take care of before my union comes into play here and into fruition. So I'm really excited because I do feel that it is on the way and that it is coming. But, like I said, whenever I get into these situations where I've had imposters approaching me, I feel like that's a test for me to understand, hey, can you still continue to go down your journey, even though you've been, in this situation where these people have been trying to deceive you and make you, believe that they're your twin flame when they're really not. It's really a shame, there's so much of this out there. And I do feel bad because, I have been through it for, like I said, for like 5 years now. And I want to tell you guys, it is really heart-wrenching when you have these people that are doing this and they have no guilt about it. They have no heart. They have no sympathy for you at all when they decide that they're going to pick someone to target. If you engage with people on social media that end up trying to ask you for money, please block and delete them, okay? Because your twin flame will not do that. They will not hurt you like that, okay? They will not deceive you. They will not come up with, manipulative games to try to keep you at bay. So, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot in the last 4 or 5 years, and I want to be the one to let you guys know that it is not good when people are approaching you this way. If you try to make a comment on your twin flames page, and because they're a famous celebrity, all these other pages will pop up and try to like your comment or get you interested or send you a direct message trying to get you to engage with them, okay? And so just be aware that it can happen and it might happen to you. But be smart about it. Don't give anyone any money online. Please do not do that. And please just allow yourself, if you can, to ask for a video chat, a FaceTime. Because, hey, your twin flame, once they know who you are to them, is going to want to see you, okay? They're going to want to see you. They're going to want to meet up with you and make things work. Once they're healed and ready, they will want to make things work out. And so until that happens, you might have people that are playing games with you. You might have false twin flames. You might have impersonators, imposters, and everybody like that. But you're going to have to learn how to be strong. And this is the only reason why Spirit's allowing us to go through this, is so that we can get stronger. Because we're going to have to help others go through these same things, okay? That's why I'm here on the channel, to share with you guys. Yes, there are times when I've said that I'm in communication, and it ended up being an imposter because my twin flame is very famous. And I have people all the time approaching my Instagram and my other social media accounts, trying to get me to engage with them, trying to say that they are my twin flame. I'll ask them questions. I'll give them tests to see if they're truly him, but they'll only answer so many things. And then at the end, they always ask for money. So that's been my case. But don't get sucked into that, okay? Just delete and block them, and also report them if you want to, and then make sure that you just, understand that your twin flame was not going to hurt you like that. It's not going to ask you for money. It's not going to deceive you. When they're truly understanding that you are their person, they will feel so bad if they try to deceive you or manipulate you in any way, okay? Even if they get bad advice from their friends who tell them to do this or try to test them this way and make sure that they're loyal to you, they will feel so bad and so guilty about that, even if they try to do that to you, because you're their twin flame. And whatever they do to hurt you also hurts them, okay? Once they know who you are, once they really know who you are and have seen you and have tried to reach out to you, they're going to be very, very cautious as to how they approach you, because they don't want to mess this up. This is the one thing they do not want to mess up. So be aware that your true twin flame will never do anything to hurt you on these accounts, okay? And they will not deceive you. Whatever hurts you, whatever they do to hurt you also hurts them, okay? Because once you have gone through that moment where you've met them in person and you've locked eyes with them, and then you try to start communicating with them, maybe you've sent them messages on a DM to their blue check account. Maybe you have tried to reach them on another social media account that you know that they are in possession of. Just realize that also there could be times when they have management that is controlling their accounts, or that is encouraging them to post certain things, okay? But a lot of times they will still have access to those accounts, and they can still see the comments that you make. They can still see the likes and everything else like that, okay? So they still have access and are still controlling what is going onto the account, but they may have social media managers who suggest what content for them to post, okay? So that's what I'm trying to say, is that they still will see whatever comments you make on their page, and they'll see, the likes, and they will maybe find your handle because of the fact that they saw your like come up, You never know. Whatever way you guys are going to end up coming into knowing who you are to each other, and for them to know who you are to them, is going to be synchronistic, okay? Just like the synchronicities that you're having with seeing their name or their birthday, or, whatever is coming to you. Maybe you hear their music in random places, like I was telling you guys in the last video. All of these things are amazing signs and synchronicities to help keep you on your journey, to keep you understanding that you're on the right path, okay? So go back and check out that video from last time that I put out about knowing if you're on the right path. And that's why I'm coming on here, to let you guys know that I'm back on my path, as far as my solo path, with helping me to understand what I need to do to continue forward on my journey with my individual mission, until my twin flame, comes and approaches me. And, and it's not going to be easy for him, because I've been through too much with these imposters, that I have to really, make sure that it is him. And, that's what I'm next going to be doing, is requesting FaceTimes and personal meetups, because it's not I can't do this social media thing anymore. I actually put something on my social media page today, which is just I'm just very, tired of the way that the social media thing is set up and how these impersonators and perpetrators can just do this and cause you to have so much, it's basically like deterring you. It's causing you to go down a road that you don't even need to go down on, okay? But because they try to claim to be someone, and and you're hopeful that this is your person, then you want to see what it's all about. But it's just truly to lure you into a trap, okay? So just know that. I hope this is helping someone out there. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys have been approached by people claiming to be your celebrity twin flame, but if you have been, and if you're tired of it, then understand that I know what you're talking about. I know what you're going through, and I totally can relate. If you need a break, take a break. If you don't want to be on social media that much, don't do it. I definitely know the struggle with being on it, So, but at the same time, just realize you're going to have to pay attention to your spirit guides and trust your intuition when it comes to doing things that will lead you to the path of your union, okay? So whatever you need to do to come into union, you're going to have to try to make that change for yourself, that glow up or whatever it is that you need to do to show that you're, who your twin flame is looking for, okay? I can't tell you what that's going to mean for you. Everybody's journey is different. Everyone is going to have a different knowing, and everyone is going to have a different understanding and also a different journey. The way you guys meet is going to be different from person to person. The way you guys interact, the way you guys decide to live, if you decide to be together and live together, is going to be different. You're going to have different arrangements. Some of you will choose to get married. Some of you may not. Some of you might live together but not want to get married on paper. Some of you might want to have kids with, with your twin flame, CTF. So it's going to be up to you guys to decide how that's going to look for you, but it's always going to be about love and and acceptance and unconditional love at that. And it's always going to be about your missions together. So just know that whatever you do is always going to be based in love, okay? And that's why I said your CTF will never try to deceive you or hurt you by, trying to take money from you or trying to, manipulate your feelings on social media. They're not like that, okay? They are very much sensitive people. They're very much empaths, just like you are, just like we are. And so they are going to be, like I said, hurt. If there's anything that hurts you, it's also going to hurt them. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, let you guys know that I'm going to be taking a break. And I just hope that you guys all will stay strong on your journeys. This is crunch time. Research what you need to research. There's plenty of information on this channel in the playlist section. Go to it and find out what it is that's going to help you most on this journey. And I will be coming out with fresh new content in the next year. I just need a break, guys. I need a break from social media. I need a break from all this imposter stuff that's going on with these people that are just out here lurking in the shadows, trying to wait for someone to pounce on that they think is vulnerable, okay? So they're looking for people like that. And it also is, the dark that is trying to prevent twin flames from coming into union. So these things will, try to get between you and your twin flame. And it's up to you to start shining your light even brighter when these things try to happen and try to come at you. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to work shining my light brighter and brighter. And I'm going to be doing my projects that I'm working on. I want to get back into making music. I'm getting out another album really soon. And all the things that you want to do that you feel like you have to do with your twin flame, just know that you can do them on your own, okay? You can do things on your own that you want to do. And so don't try to wait for your twin flame to be coming to you and telling you that they want to be with you in order for you to do some of these things that you've been wanting to do, okay? So just continue to go forward on your journeys. I love you. God bless you. I hope that you guys will really, really hone in on your craft and your skills in the next few weeks here. And just remember, it's only a few weeks. I'll be back soon. Like I said, I'm going to continue to do the Spirit Baby readings, but I really, really need to know how to revamp this channel in a way that can reach out to more twin flames, okay? All right, you guys, I love you so much. Please comment, leave me questions or whatever it is that you want to say in the comment section of this video, and I'll respond. And also, I hope to be able to share a lot more exciting things with you guys in the new year as well. All right? Especially progress on my own journey, which I feel is really, really close. So I want to be able to have that exciting news for you guys. But like I said, sometimes we got to take time out for ourselves so we can, heal and to grow from whatever it is that we've been going through in our karmic loops as well. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for paying attention and listening and going through and sharing with others if you know that they are also in this type of connection. It is a rare connection. These are not connections you're going to see all the time, and that's why this channel is so small right now. And so I want to be able to help reach out to other twin flames who are in twin flame connections that may not just be in celebrity twin flame connections. So this is why I want to be able to branch out and start helping others, because lots of twin flames are coming into union in these next few years, millions. Okay, so please be aware that we are not just this small number. We are a huge collective that needs to be able to be guided and helped in other ways, as far as what you have to offer as well. Just think about it. You have gifts too that are going to help other twin flames come into union, and so you're going to need to find out what those are. If you need to help with that, book your Mr. Magic coaching session. I still am going to be doing those. If you guys reach out to me through email or through DMs on my Instagram, and I will help you. Okay, thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Please stay tuned. This is not goodbye. This is just see you later. All right, talk to you all later. Bye.